Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Bulls and the Hawks. And the Bulls start out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. Aldridge out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Artest. Then there's Irving. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Gasol, a screen on Maravich. Outside for Artest. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Fires from deep. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Irving against Maravich. Here's Chambers. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Butler attacking. Yep, that one goes in there.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now, here is Maravich. They set the pick. Pass to Chambers. Here's Hudson. Shot on the wing. Count that one.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's Irving. Picked away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Hudson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Anthony's checked in for the Bulls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Chicago. Gasol a screen. Irving passes to Gasol. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Hudson. Pass to Chappell. Here's Chambers. Here's Davis. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Anthony kicks to Artest. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Artest's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Maravich against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Davis. Williams comes in for Chambers. Smith checked in for Hudson. And Smith subbed in for Maravich. Chicago also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gasol. Booker comes in for Butler. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Anthony. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lopez dishes to Brown. Lopez a screen. Brown the pass to Anthony. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta trails by 3. They get a hand on it. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Chicago making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Brown with it. Now Smith defending. Brown down low. He's against Smith. Brown. Good.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wimp.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Now here is Smith. Brown kicks to Smith. Brown sets a screen for Smith. Nice job coming off that screen.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
And Porzingis, here we go.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Now the pass to Chappell. The dish to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Smith the pass to Brown. Offline from the high post. Booker. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Chicago. Atlanta trails by 5. So for Chicago right now, they've got Brook Lopez. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot. And it's Smith, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Brown. Smith dishes to Brown. Here's Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
So it's the Hawks now. Smith outside. Picked by Williams. Smith kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Davis. Back to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Smith against Lopez. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Smith. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So for the Hawks, Davis is checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Smith, and Jones subbed in for Smith. And Chicago also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Anthony. Johnson against Booker, and there's the feed to Davis. And stolen by Butler. Porzingis kicks to Butler. And Davis sends it back. Atlanta trails by 7. 9 feet out. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Booker the pass to Brown. Lopez outside. Booker against Johnson. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Butler gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis dishes to Davis. Brown against Jones. Back to Davis. Porzingis with the block. And here is Butler. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Johnson. The screen from Brown. Off the screen. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Butler kicks to Lopez. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Chappell's checked in for Brown. Chambers comes in for Davis. Hudson's checked in for Johnson. And Smith subbed in for Jones. The Bulls also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Porzingis. Artest comes in for Booker. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it goes down 2 points. Gasol's got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith against Irving. Smith the pass to Hudson. Rejected by Gasol. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Smith dishes to Davis. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
Smith against Irving. Outside for Artest. Here's Aldridge. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Smith against Irving. Passes to Chambers. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 2. Here's Hudson. Rebound by Ron Artest. Lob pass to Gasol. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a run. Maravich with it. Chambers out there with Chappell. Then there's Hudson. Then there's Davis. And it's Maravich in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Artest. Irving's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bulls. Maravich against Irving. Hudson kicks to Maravich. Right side Davis. Buries it down low. Davis has got 6.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And it's Artest missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Feeds it to Hudson. On the wing, Davis. Over Gasol. Rebound by Ron Artest. Chicago leading by 15. Right side, Irving. Outside, Aldridge. Back to Irving. The kick outside to Butler. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Hawks' ball. And stolen by Irving. Butler against Hudson. Shots good by Butler. He has 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Atlanta making some changes. Brown is checked in for Chappell. Davis comes in for Chambers. And Smith subbed in for Hudson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Gasol. Porzingis comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brown in for Irving. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Brown.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far. And they know they got to be better.
Here's Artest. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And it's 6 points for Ron Artest.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Here's Brown. Screen by Porzingis. Smith against Brown for 3. Booker, and the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that's going to be a travel.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Atlanta making some changes. Williams comes in for Davis, and Smith subbed in for Smith. Lopez, a screen on Smith. He hits Brown with the drive, and it's blocked by Brown. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Atlanta trails by 21. Smith kicks to Jones. Davis sets a screen. Jones against Booker. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Brown sets a screen for Smith over Anthony, and it's Smith missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chappell's checked in for Brown. Atlanta with the ball. Jones kicks to Smith. Anthony against Williams. He dishes it to Davis. He kicks it to Jones. With the floater, Porzingis with the block. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Smith kicks to Williams. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Hudson's checked in for Atlanta. Marcus All's checked in for Chicago. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Hudson.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Gasol passes to Irving. Dishes it to Carmelo. Good D by Williams. Smith against Irving. There's a good screen. Here's Jones. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Bulls leading by 22. Taking a look at the Bulls. Aldridge out there with Anthony. Then there's Irving. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gasol in at the 5 down low. And that one, good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with possession here. They set the screen. Williams kicks to Hudson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. That shot no good. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Ring shot on the way. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The 3 from Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You could blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Smith kicks to Hudson. Williams a screen. Shot, high post, and there it is for him.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
And it's the Hawks ball. Smith outside. Pass to Chappell. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith against Irving. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Aldridge dishes to Gasol. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Chappell with the rebound. And so it's Atlanta with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Got a piece of it. Smith drawn the double team. On the wing, Williams. Aldridge is covering. Smith for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Williams passes to Chambers. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Brown is checked in for Chappell. Davis comes in for Chambers. Smith checked in for Hudson. And it's Johnson in for Smith. The Bulls also changing it up. Looney's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Anthony. And it's Hezonja in for Butler. Johnson's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first
First one falls for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Ron Artest is checked in for Chicago. And so he hits both. And the Hawks with possession here. Smith outside. Brown sets a screen for Smith. 1:36 left in the fourth. Brown sets a screen for Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Artest. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Johnson kicks to Smith. Looking to end the drought. Knocked loose. Here's Artest. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Brown, he's checked in for Irving. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown sets a screen for Johnson. Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Brown the pass to Looney. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
And that one falls for Looney. So it's the Hawks now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Davis sets a screen. Smith against Brown. To the middle. Lets a floater go, and the layup good by Brown.
A terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Here's the screen. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports